What's up, everybody? Welcome back for our best of full body calisthenics bodyweight only workout. In celebration of my 31st birthday this Friday, I'm going to be bringing you 31 of my favorite bodyweight only exercises to help you get a total body tone up at home. All of our equipment today is optional. However, I will be demonstrating with a chair, or you could use a bench, and I'll also be incorporating a yoga block, or you could substitute with a thick book to increase the range of motion and intensity of some of our exercises today. Now smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned to the end where you'll find out what our next month's free workout calendar is going to be. All right, squad, let's go burn. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your calisthenics full body workout. Now for today's routine, we are going to be really burning into every major muscle group, doing away with the weights, focusing on our form, and we're going to have some fun, but that does not mean because it's body weight only that it is going to be easy, right? So we have 5 circuits in total to cover at 6 minutes each, for which we'll be doing 45 seconds exercise with a 15 seconds rest between. Starting with the lower body, we're going to work into the thighs, then we're moving into glutes. We're also going to get some quads in there as well. Then we've got our hamstring circuit, then upper body, and finishing it off with abs and waist. All right, so let's get started. I don't want to waste any time today. Now we're going to take the feet out to the sides. I want them facing away from you. We're coming down with the booty below the chest for a count of 3 and up. Going in 3, let's get into position. 2 and 1. We're going down, pressing through the heels and lifting up for 1. It's 1, 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. Trying to get a 90-degree angle between your thighs and the floor here. 1, 2, 3 and lift, squeezing through the inner thighs. Just waking things up a little bit. Now we do have the chair and the block for today's workout. If you are not using them, absolutely fine. And if you are, okay, it might take a second to get into position as I bring you along through this workout. Use our timer today as a guide, but take the extra time as you need it. Quality over quantity. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Last 2 and lift. Last 1 and hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and come on up for me. All right, we're starting off with an elevated side lunge. If you don't have that chair, don't want to use it, coming into a stationary side lunge and lift. Otherwise, I want that foot up on the chair, flexed and facing forward. Let's try to get a straighter line with our heel and our hip, and we come down, 2, 3 and lift. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Great job. Feeling the booty wake up, pressing through the heel. Now throughout this exercise, your chest is staying lifted. However, you can lean forward to get a little bit more depth there. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Like I said before, if you need that extra time to get into position, find what works best for your body, take that extra time, but I'm going to move you along so that the next time you come to this workout, you're going to be on it with me. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Great job. And lift. Last 2 and lift. Last 1, 2, 3. Just hold for 2, for 1 and up. Switching sides. So if you want, you can either just turn around and listen to my voice for your cues, or you can flip that chair to the other side, bringing the foot to the edge of it, straight line, heel to hip, going in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Keeping the knee behind the toe. Your core is super tight here, okay? We're stretching and feeling that stretch on the inner thigh as we work into this glute and quad. And lift. And lift. Smile for me. This is going to be a good routine. I think my favorite part of this routine is right at the end, because I do have some surprises for you. And I've also incorporated throughout each circuit, we will be switching between the chair and the block. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Last 4 and lift. Last 3 and lift. Last 2. You got this. 1 and hold for 3, for 2, for 1 and lift it up. Okay, chair over to the side for now. We're going to grab a hold of that block. If you don't have the block, you are going to bring your feet fist width distance apart here and come into a narrow squat, keeping the knees parallel. Otherwise, I want those heels up on the block, and we come down, 2, 3 and lift. So you've got your tempo for today, right? Squeeze that core tight. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Try to come a little bit deeper with each one, and if you can, try not to come all the way up. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Woo! I'm feeling good today. Now, I did actually not get that great of sleep. I had quite a few nightmares. I'm not sure what that's about, but we're gonna bring ourselves in a better mood today. Wake up, get that energy. Down, 2, 3 and lift. Last 4 and lift. Last 3. If you're on 4, try lifting the heels as you do this. 2, and lift. Last 1, 2, 3, and hold for 5. Pulse. 4, 3. I'm starting to sweat. 2, 1, and lift it up. 2 more exercises in this circuit. We're going into a staggered squat. This is going to really target our quads. So coming up onto that block, pressing the heel into it, a step back on the other side, minimal weight in that foot. We come down and lift, down and lift. Keeping the chest lifted, the shoulders down, back stays straight, and just face straight ahead. Now try to bring off as much weight as you can from that back foot. So you want to have no weight there and all of your weight in the heel that's on the block. And if you're not on the block, same motion. Same thing goes for all of our exercises today. Same motion, just on the mat. And lift. Down, 2, 3, and lift. Keep going. Really focus on that quad muscle. Great job. 4. And 3. Are you sweaty yet? 2. And 1. And hold. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Going over to the other side. All right. How are we feeling so far? Pretty good, right? I'm having some fun. So let's bring that leg up onto that block. Other side from whatever you were just working. So if you're working left, move to the right. Take that step back. Let's go. Down, 2, 3, and lift. Down, 2, 3, and lift. So the reason here that I'm giving you minimal breaks between is because I do kind of want to spike that heart rate up, get your body moving, help you get that adrenaline rush, that mood boost, show you what you're capable of, because I know it's more than you think. Down, 2, 3, and lift. And lift, come on, sink deeper. Try not to come all the way up, keep a bend in that front leg. Another 5, and lift, and 4, and 3. Keep going, 2, abs tight, 1, come down, now hold and pulse for 3, 2, 1, and lift it up. Amazing. All right, I'd like you to grab a sip of water if you haven't already. Going into our reverse to side lunges. The block can go over to the side for now. Now for this one, we're working into the quads, the glutes, the thighs. We take that step back into that reverse, come up, tap the floor, and into that side lunge. So you're pressing through the stationary heel as you come up from the reverse lunge, pressing through the heel in motion as you come up from the side lunge. Keeping your knee in line with the second and third toe, behind the toes. Booty back as far as you can get it. Back, lift, tap to the center, over to the side. Take your time, balance here, heart rate coming back down. Woo. Working on stability today, working into our prime movers, feeling good, gaining strength, break from the weights, another 3, 2, last reverse lunge, give me 1 more to the side, and lift, over to our other side. Whew. Okay, you're getting the woos from me today, I know, I'm already sweaty. It is a pretty hot day here once again. I actually have ran the AC, however, so if you do hear a slight buzz, we're gonna test it out. If it's absolutely horrible, then I won't ever do it again. Let's go to that other side. Reverse, lift, tap into the side. Now what you wanna make sure of as you come into that side lunge is that you are pressing off the moving heel. So if you feel that you're using the other side, take that step a little bit closer and really work on pressing through your side heel. There we go. The back of your heel from the leg that's going to the side. You got it? Over to the side, lift, reverse, and lift. We've got our Bulgarians after this. Don't run away from me though. I promise they're gonna be fun. Keep that knee stable. Another 4, another 3, smile, 2, you're doing it. 1 more, lift it up, and we're going to our Bulgarians. Now for this, if you're not using the chair, you can just take a step back and go into a stationary lunge for me. Otherwise, we're gonna lift that leg up onto the chair, flex that foot, or you can also flatten it. We wanna ensure that the knee stays behind the toes here. We come down with a slight forward lead. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Now where I'm standing right here may be different from what's comfortable for you. That is okay. I want you to find that spot where you can keep your hips in alignment, the back stays straight, and you can come down nice and low, comfortably, but with a burn. Down, 2, up, 2. Amazing. We are killing it right now. You should be so proud of yourself if you've already made it to this point. Down, 2, up, 2, last 4. Last 3. Come on, stay strong for me. 2, and 1. Bring it up. From here, I want you to inch yourself closer. We're actually going to flatten the foot on the chair, going into a closed stance Bulgarian. This is going to work more into the quads. We come down, trying to come down nice and low, and lifting up through the quad. In 3, in 2, in 1, facing forward. Hands at the front or at the side, core is super tight. Nice straight line in the back. Down, 2, up, 2. Try to bring it deeper if you can. If it's bothersome to the knees, then don't come down as low, or you can do this on the floor, once again, like we did earlier with that staggered squat, okay? Keep going. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Personally, I really like this one. I love Bulgarians. I probably do them 2 or 3 times a week, and the load, I'll change it up. So there's days I'll go really, really heavy with it, and there's days that I won't, and there's days we do body weight only. Always best to mix it up. Down, 2, lift, 2, last 3, 2, and 1. Come up for me, over to the other side. So I'll be working my weaker side this time. So if you see me wobble, that's all right. I'm wobbling right there with you. Let's bring that leg up, flex that foot, take a nice step out in 2, in 1. Get comfortable, get your position. No rush here. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Facing ahead, both hips in alignment. Don't round that back. Press through the heel. Feel that glute at work. It's our last 2 exercises for this circuit. We're on to the 3rd one after this. And then after that, we've got upper body and abs and waist. I cannot wait for the abs section. Down, 2, up, 2. Woo. Feel that burn. If you haven't done these before, they are really hard, but they really do work. There's actually scientific evidence that they're one of the best for firming hamstrings and lifting the booty. 3, 2, last 1, lift it up, bring yourself closer, going into our closed stance quad Bulgarian. If you're on the mat, staggered squat, okay? Whew. Catch your breath. There's that woo again. I'm so sorry. In 3, in 2, in 1, press through that front heel, down, 2, up, 2. Now what I don't want to see here is your knees buckling in, so try to keep them parallel, facing ahead, behind those toes, back stays straight, shoulders down, and focusing on that burn in your quad. There we go. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. You're doing amazing. We do come to the floor after this, so you will get a break, sort of. I always consider anything on the mat like, all right, this is a break between. But we really got to burn into things and fire up our prime movers first. Another 3, 2, last one down, last one up. Did you feel that? Did you? All right, coming down to your mat for me. And we're coming onto our backs, the hands at the sides for support. And if you do want to make this one harder, the hands come up, tuck the chin in towards the chest, dig those heels in on the mat, and lift your hips up high for me. We come out, 2, in, 2. Alternate the side that you're leading with. Doing incredible. Catch your breath here. Enjoy this moment on the mat. We are going to work into the hamstrings for the next 6 minutes. Now, if you weren't aware, I think we often neglect the hamstrings, but they're very important for lifting the booty. Without them, without those muscles, the booty has nothing to sit on. So if you were trying to lift and firm and perkify your booty like I am, it's one of my goals because it's not very genetically in my favor, okay? Then you want to work the hamstrings. Out, 2, in, 2, last 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in and lower yourself down. All right, grabbing a hold of that block. If you're not using the block, same motion completely, but on the mat. We're gonna dig the left heel in, and as we do, you have 4 options. You can hover the right toe next to you, cross it over the knee, hover it, or straighten being advanced. Beginner to advanced. We lift, we lower. We lift, we lower. Now really concentrate here on the hips both staying forward. You want them both up towards the ceiling. Now flex that top foot. Let's make it a step harder. The further away your heel is from you, the more you're going to be activating the hamstrings, and the closer you are, the more you're working into glutes. Lift, 2, lower, 2. I'll tell you what, it is quite a difference with the AC on. So hopefully it's not a dreadful noise in the back. Maybe we can drown it out with some music. Up, 2, lower, 2. Is that terrible? Last 2, last 1, and lower down. We're just changing sides so that heel goes into that block. If the block is not comfortable for you and you do want to do this on the mat and that's how you prefer it, absolutely fine. I want you to make this your own workout. And again, having fun with it. It's a celebration. Either hover across the knee, bend, or straighten up and lower. Hands to the side if you need support. Tucking the hip bones under. Thinking about squeezing that hamstring. All right, there goes that little shake. Does anyone else have a leg that shakes more than the other? Usually, it is my right leg, even though that's the stronger leg, which is kind of ironic. And lower 2. Up 2, lower 2. Woo! Enjoy it. There are those woos. I swear I have days where it's just like, I just want to woo. So maybe you can give me one back. Up 2, lower 2. Last 5. Last 4. This is not an easy body weight only workout. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Lower it down. Now scoot that block away. We're gonna come up onto the edge of that chair. The heels dig into the chair, and same thing here. You can hover the leg next to it. Let's lift those hips up. Hover the foot on the chair, cross over, bent or straighten. That is beginner to advanced. Beginner, you're right here. No weight in the toe that's on there. You're pressing through the other side heel with that foot flexed. A little bit higher advanced than that. Just bring it across the knee, or bend right here, or straighten, just to repeat. So I know it is important to have those modifiers, and no matter where you're starting, that's absolutely fine. Do your best for me. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Now come up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, hips higher, 1, and pump for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're going over to that other side. Just have a moment. Maybe stretch that other side, glute and hamstring out. And we're coming back up. So let's get into position. Once again, just to remind, either on the chair, no weight in it, across, bent, or straighten, down, 2, lift, 2. Really bring yourself up nice and high. Coming back down towards the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Whew. I'm glad I found my voice today. I was a little nervous considering the lack of sleep that I got. And there are days where I feel like my body's working, but the words just won't come out. I know you know this. You've seen it happen. Lift, 2, lower, 2. But we always get a good workout in, am I right? 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Come up now, hold, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, finish it, 1, and lower down. We are almost done with this circuit. We've got one more move to do. I want those hands right behind you, in line with the shoulders, however. Dig the heels in, now lift those hips up. It's up, up, out, out, in, and down. Lift, lift, open, open, in, and down. Try to take them a little bit further out if you can. Make it harder. Get the most out of this workout. We don't have weights today. Take advantage of it. Make your body do the work. Override your brain that's saying you can't, because you absolutely can. More often than not, we just keep going, and boom, those 10 seconds are over. Come on. Up, up, open, open, in, and down for 5. In and down for 4. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Last 3. And 2. And up, up, open, open, in, and lower. That is our last for the hamstring circuit. We are way past the halfway point. Grab a sip of water. We're going into our tricep dips, going back into that same position. Elbows coming straight back. In 3, in 2, in 1. Lift up as high as you can. Down and lift. Down and lift. These are probably the most painful exercise for arms that doesn't involve weights. And we have got a killer arm circuit today. We've got some new moves to do. I know you're gonna love them. You might hate me for them during, but you're gonna feel so good by the end. And you know you always feel better when we finish it, so let's go strong. Now let's take it a little faster. Down, up, down, up. Great job. Last 10, 9, 8, come on, 7, 6, lift higher, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower your booty down towards the mat. We're actually going to be using the chair. If you're not using the chair today, I want your hands slightly in front of you onto the knees. Don't cross those feet. You come down into a push-up with the elbows in towards the waist. Otherwise, we're coming up to that chair. Let's go. Elbows in towards the waist. Narrow push-up with the chair. Squeeze the quads. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the core. Nice straight back. Lower, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. I'll try not to talk as I come into the chair. I know it echoes. And up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Another 4. Up. Another 3. Come on, you got this. And up. Last 2. And up. Give me one more. Down, 2, 3, 4, and hold. For 2, for 1, and lift. Just trying really hard not to echo into the chair there. We're going to use that chair once again. I want you to turn around, and from here, actually take a seat on it for a moment. Now place the feet in front of you at a 90-degree angle. Palms come to the edge of the chair, and we come down and lift into those tricep dips with the chair. Now the reason I had you sit on that chair is so that you would know you want to stay close to it. Nice straight line as you come down and lift. Oh, these are absolutely killer. I am not going to lie. Tricep dips are my least favorite, but here I am doing them because they really do work. And sometimes the exercises that we dislike the most are the ones that really make changes. Keep going. Down and lift. Down and lift. 15 seconds. Another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and lower. We're coming off of the chair now, sort of. You can do this on the mat if you're not comfortable with this. We're going to come up onto the chair with our feet, turning that around, going into wide push-ups. So first, let's hold that plank. Come up for me and hold for 10, 9, 8. Hold strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, we come down into a press-up. Down and lift. Elbows wide. We went from narrow, now working the wide. Again, come down to the mat if you need to, but always try for the harder first if you know that you can do it. Down and lift. And even if you know you can, if you're not sure if you can, give it a try. Down and lift. Last 4. Last 3. I know, guys. We're almost there. 2. 1 more. And bring yourself down from that chair. Shake it out. Have a moment. We're coming back up into our final 2 planks, for which we will be using the block. Oh my goodness. That really burns. So bring your palm onto that block. Come back to that plank for me. If you need to, on the knees is fine, but let's try to come up. No block. You're just going without. We lift the left arm to the front, palm down, to the side, palm down, to the back, palm up. Lift to the front, lift to the side, lift to the back. That other hand stays on that block. Lift to the left, lift to the right, squeeze that core, lift to the back. Again, lift, palm down, to the side, palm down, to the back, palm up. Now lift to the front and hold. Squeeze that core in tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, bring that arm down. That is really working into balance and stability there. And that is the moment where my eyelashes start to sweat. I don't know why that happens. Over to that other side, plant that palm into the block. We're lifting the arm that's not on it in 2, in 1, lift up onto those toes. I want you nice and high in that plank. And we lift to the front, palm down. Lift to the side, palm down. Lift to the back, palm up. Really take that arm back higher. Lift and lower to the side and lower to the back. Squeeze the triceps down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4, like you're dancing. Nice straight line. If you need to, you can bring that hand into a fist if your wrist is hurting. Up, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, 4 to the back, 2, 3, 4 last time, and hold to the front for 5, 2, 1, and lower it down. Wow, wow, wow. All right, going into abs, our final circuit, everyone. We are gonna finish this strong. We're coming into an L sit. So let's place those feet in front, straighten the legs, flex the feet. Beginners, hands behind, knee crunch and extend. Knee crunch and extend, otherwise hands up. Or if you can, let's try to do it with one arm up. No problem. Let's work that core a little bit harder. Every chance we get, squeeze, extend, squeeze, extend. Core is where all of our movement comes from. Yes, it is super important. It's gonna strengthen your arm exercises, strengthen your leg exercises. So of course, we need to train abs. We have to work stability. We've got to go body weight, no weights, and also using the weights. The more variety you have, the better your results will be. Squeeze that knee in, extend. Knee in, extend for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, beginners, keep those hands behind. You're gonna lift that leg up and try to reach across if you can. Otherwise, just give me a slight rotation. If you are advanced, hands behind, keep those legs in front, in 2, in 1, squeeze the knee in, elbow across, knee in, elbow across, really rotating, twisting those abs, working into the obliques, into that waistline. You got this. You can also bend the legs if you need to. Straightening them will make you work a little bit harder. Lean back a little bit further with every rep. Squeeze and down, across and down. Keep going, cross and lower, cross and lower. To the left, to the right. Come on, twist that elbow to the knee. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's about to get good. 3, 2, 1, and hold for the last 2 and 1. All right, from here is where we are really going to test our core strength. If you have that block, let's grab it, or you could use a pillow, or completely go without. We're gonna bring that block right above our foot here. So we're planting it flat on the foot, bringing the other side into a tabletop. We might go a little past the timer to set up. Other leg in tabletop. Now bring the hands behind the head, lift the chest, elbows wide. We extend and come back to that table. Extend, come back to that table. It's okay if we went past the timer. I want you to take a moment to get that block in place. Balance it as best you can. Try to straighten that leg out more. If you've got tight hamstrings like mine, it is going to be harder to straighten it out. Keep going. Extend, 2, in, 2, and breathe. Lift that chest up higher for me. Out, 2, in, 2. Exhale and inhale. Whew. There we go. Feel that burn. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Do not move that block. Do not move the block. From here, I know it's tough. Straighten that leg up. Now point the toe. Keep that leg up as much as you can. We lower, pulse, lift into those lower abs. This is a crazy activator for them. And I've been doing this exercise every day for like 2 weeks. So I really wanted to get it right. And it burns so much. Down, pulse, lift. Oh, there's the shake. Down, pulse, lift. Come on, focus on the balance. Keep that blocker pillow there. Keep that leg up if you're not using it. You're using your leg, I meant the block. Down, pulse, lift. Come on, you got this. Down, pulse, lift. We only have one more exercise after this, after we do the other side. Last 4, and lift. Last 3, oh man, and lift. Last 2, last 1, pulse, hold down. For 3, for 2, for 1, and lift it up. All right, get yourself into position for the other side. Give yourself a moment, literally just a moment. Bring that block above the foot. I might have an advantage over you over here because I do flat feet. I don't know if the arch is gonna make a difference, but I know you can do it. Take that second. Now bring yourself in that tabletop, straighten that leg, and let's extend for 2 and in for 2. Back and staying flat on the mat, by the way. Squeeze those abs nice and tight. Belly button in towards the spine. Like you are stapling your belly button to your back. Extend and in. Only bringing that knee in line with the hip as you come back. If you need to, hold the hand right here. Remind yourself, it's gonna work your abs even harder. We wanna work that core. Build those core muscles. In, extend. Come in, extend. I gotta move back a little, keep going. For 3, for 2, for 1, bring it in, do not move that block. Don't touch it, we're extending that leg. We're holding for this rest, and we're gonna come into that leg drop with a pulse and lift. Keep that balance as long as you can. If it wobbles and falls, please catch it, don't let it hit you in the face. And then pop it back up there. Going in 3, in 2, in 1. It's down, pulse, lift. If you feel that your back is lifting at all, bring that leg a little higher for me. Just come to that 45-degree, pull, and up. Even higher if you need to, doesn't matter to me. Just want you to keep going. Want to make sure you're working the right muscles. Down, pull, lift. I already know you guys are going to love this move. You are. You're going to tell me how much it hurt and that you loved it. And actually, right after this workout, I need you to hit up the comment section. Not only cheer each other on, but tell me which exercise was your favorite. Down, pulse, lift. And what you learned that was new. And lift. Because the ones that you do like, I do include more of. Last 3. And lift. Last 2. And lift. Last 1. And lift. Now bring that block down gently. We're going to place it to the side. It is our final exercise. How did that feel? That really gets me. We're going to bring our feet to the edge of the chair. We're going to raise the hands over. As we lift into a sit-up, we try to reach between. Last burnout, everyone. Final burnout for this. Lift, tap, lower. Lift, tap, lower. Now, if you can't come all the way up, that's fine. Just give me some kind of upward motion. Even with the feet on the floor is absolutely fine. But give me that last minute. I give you 31 minutes of my time today because I am turning 31 on Friday. And I don't actually feel it. I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Lift, tap, and lower. For 5. Actually, I have more energy now than I did in my 20s. 4. It's the other thing when you work out a lot. When you're consistent, you do gain energy from a buildup of mitochondria, which you wouldn't have otherwise. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. I am very chatty today. I'm sorry. Hopefully kept your mind pretty active. So let's just do a quick stretch. If you do have that chair, you can take your hand, make sure that your shoulders are in line with the booty. Now just bring it right above the chair and just come down a little bit. You'll feel a little bit more of a stretch in the shoulder. There we go. And then just switch sides for me. And just a little tiny pulse. Now if you don't have that chair, just come into that child's pose and stretch those arms out. Great job. Head down. Now lift up. We're gonna come up to standing. I catch my breath there for a second. Up to standing. Take those feet nice and wide for me. And just come side to side. And just give yourself a little rock on that side. Just stretch out the hip flexors a little bit. Great job. Amazing job, everyone. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, now from here, just take those hands out wide and windmill across. Stretch out the backs of the hamstrings. Take that heart rate back down after all that fun stuff we just did. Now we do have a new guide starting. Now take that arm behind, grab a hold of the opposite elbow and just gently pull. As I tell you, we have a new guide. This is our Mighty Fine September sculpt. Now for this guide, I've included all of, basically the best of my sculpt routines. So it's not about bulking where we're using, I know I like to use heavy weights, okay? I always tell you to use heavier weights. But it will be about just sculpting into different muscles, targeting specific areas. It's got a really good mix up for you so that we can make sure to target everything. You've got your variety of cardio in there, your strength, your sculpt, but primarily the sculpt routines, all right? So that calendar will be in the links below. I'll tell you more about it as the video ends, but I hope you enjoyed your workout for today. Don't forget to comment me what you loved most so that I can include more of it, and also tell me what you struggled with so that I can also include more of that. We always gotta level up, right? All right, everyone, I love you. I'll see you later. Amazing job today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the body weight only flow for today, that you had that chance to focus on quality over quantity and perfecting the form throughout. Now, we are starting a brand new month's guide on September 7th. This is our Mighty Fine September sculpt, for which I'm gonna feature the best of my sculpt routines to help you build lean muscle lines, stay healthy, and get active all the way through September. Now, to get to this calendar, just go to the links in the description below this video, open up that PDF, and within it, you'll have YouTube clickable icons to each day's workout. If for any reason they don't work on your phone, just head to the playlist section of my channel and you'll see all the days listed in order there. Our new ones will be posted here on the channel at 5 a.m. Wednesdays EST. Now smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn those notifications on for our kickstart next week, and I will see you for a brand new routine. Let me know in the comments if you'll be there.